Customer service here in Dubai. I'm in line to buy more tickets and my flight boards in like 5 minutes. American customer service is the best. Teaching middle school is challenging because students can be challenging, but they're usually easy to love. They're hard to teach, but easy to love. And honestly, when I think about it, I don't blame them for being challenging to teach because they want to learn. Every person wants to learn, but they don't necessarily want to learn that way. There shouldn't be like a one size fits all type of learning style. People learn in different ways, and when they're subjected to this system of education where they have to be forced to learn a certain way and at a certain time, they're going to reject it at times. And they're like, you know what, this doesn't resonate with me. Why do I need to know this right now? And why do I need to learn this way? I totally understand their frustration, and it's just as frustrating as a teacher to have to teach in this system, the compulsory education system. So I've taken matters into my own hands, and I pulled my daughter out of school. I resigned from my position teaching after 5 months, and I said, you know what? I'm going to take my daughter around the world and world school her, where she will have experiences that will stick and experiences that she will learn from. She wants to study animal sciences, or she may want to become a physician, and I want to put her in experiences and put her in environments where she can learn around the world: language acquisition, navigation skills, conversion skills, that's math, and she'll be in the environments where she'll be learning from, and I feel that for her is the most beneficial. So hopefully you'll follow us for our journey. I don't reject the compulsory education system. I just say that I believe that there is a different way. There isn't a better way, but there's a different way. And hopefully you'll trust us enough to follow us along and learn from us in our journeys. And hopefully we will inspire you to learn that way as well. Step outside of your comfort zone and go see what's out there in the world to learn. There's so much. Let the world be your classroom. Before leaving Dubai, we had to go and stop and do all of our favorite things, including some of the necessary things before we moved on to our new destination. And that included, I had to get my hair done, and I had to go stop at the mall to go get my favorite coffee, which is an espresso. I just love sitting in their little boutique cafes, having a nice coffee. And my daughter, we had to stop at La Romana to get a nice gelato. Their gelato is the creamiest, it's the best, it's so flavorful. It's our favorite thing. Yeah. Thank you. All right, so as promised, I'm going to show you guys, give you a little tour of the apartment that my job paid for as a teacher here in Dubai. This is a 2-bedroom, 2 full bathroom apartment, 24/7 security. There's a pool and a gym downstairs. This is our living room. We had a balcony where we dried our clothes. They give us a TV and a little dining area. And then this is my daughter's room. Pretty nice and spacious. And then she had, this was like a linen closet right here. Well, the washing machine and shelving. And she had her own bathroom. There's her bathroom. The light on in there. All right, there we go. There's her bathroom with a shower. Full shower. Of course, I was happy that she had her own space, so she wouldn't be all up in mine. Okay. The hot water heater was here, and the lights were out here. And then this was my bedroom. Plenty of closet space. And then I, of course, had my bathroom. There we go, with the lovely bidet. Okay. All right, y'all, so that's it. We were honestly really comfortable here. I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was thinking like, is there a ghetto in Dubai? Would they put me in the projects? But no, they did not. We were very comfortable here. We felt very safe. It was not very quiet. I mean, I couldn't hear my neighbors above me, below me, anything like that, but I did hear a lot of construction outside because there was constant construction going on. All right, off to the airport.
Stay to the right to Dubai Airport arrivals.
All right, so we're at the airport right now. And apparently I bought tickets without baggage. I didn't even know that was possible to buy tickets without bags. So now I'm in line to buy more tickets and my flight boards in like 5 minutes. Surprisingly, I'm not freaking out. I don't feel like I want to cry. I feel very unusually calm in this moment. For whatever reason, this could be happening in my favor. But it is an inconvenience, and I am going to try to get some new tickets. So hopefully we will make it to our next destination today. They weighed all my bags, and it was going to be 4,000 dirhams. And I was like, what? Yeah, no, that can't happen. Look at all the stuff we have. All this stuff, because we're moving out of our apartment. They're closed, okay? The other ticket sales counter is closed, and the one here has a line. So this gentleman's trying to find us a way to buy our ticket, like ASAP. So I'm back at the baggage counter now, and this guy is gonna print out the labels, and I have to go over here and buy the excess baggage for 4,000 dirhams, which is basically the same amount as 2 tickets. So we're just gonna have to do it. We just gotta do it. He's on the phone trying to take care of it right now. My flight takes off in less than an hour. They're already boarding. The flight is already closed. I went over to buy more tickets, additional tickets, and they said the flight's already closed, so now you're gonna have to go pay for excess baggage. And that's what I'm waiting on. Now I'm starting to get nervous. Are we good? Oh no, he put his hands up like, I don't know. They said there's no more flights today. The flight tomorrow is booked. It's full. He's calling them to see if they will open up the flights. They can't check any bags in because the flight is closed. Oh. Okay. So that's it. So that's it.
Yeah, you have to rebook on the next flight.
There is no other flights. Oh, this is a disaster. So that's it. So we leave the airport now. All right, guys. So we have to leave the airport.
Do you have anyone living here?
I have a friend that lives here.
You have the boarding passes. Give the friend the bags. You can leave without the bags. Send the bags to the That's an option.
Leave without the bags. Okay. Do you think they'll let me go without the
You
bags?
have the boarding pass. You can pass through immigration and go on the flight.
How do I send the bags later?
That you'll have to come to the baggage. I'm not sure. But your friend, she can do the whole baggage thing.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so the next option is to go without the bags, have my friend come and pick up our bags and go without the bags, and then just go later. This all happened because I booked flights without bags. I had no idea that was even a thing. No idea. So now I'm going to have to, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, I got to figure something out. Spoiled American here, if I can be very brutally honest. I do notice a difference in the customer service here. I mean, yeah, people are super nice here, but they're not cutting no corners. They're not giving you no freebies. They're not gonna jump through hoops to make anything happen for you. They're just like, sorry, like there's like no wiggle room, no leeway, nothing. I just know that if this experience happened in the US, I can guarantee you that somebody would have been like, hold that flight. We have 2 passengers here. She's on her way. She's gonna go buy her ticket and like get on. You know what I mean? Like they would have made sure that the plane waited for us, especially since the flight doesn't take off until an hour later. So they wouldn't even let me go buy the excess baggage ticket. I'm telling you, in the US, they would have been like, hold that flight, hold that boarding, do not, close boarding. So then, I'm talking to a nice guy here. I think he might be a manager for Emirates Air. And he's like, next time fly with us. And I'm like, yeah, if I would like to fly Emirates. I hear a lot of good things about it. He's like, yeah, no problem. We'll get you a hotel room. And I'm like, discount? Free? He goes, no, of course not. No discount, no free. And I'm telling him, what happened. And he's like, oh, we'll see what we can do. He's very, very helpful. Very helpful. But again, there's no freebies. But I feel like in this culture, it's like, well, this is your problem. What you want us to do about it? And I explained to him that I didn't realize that, when I buy tickets on Hopper, that the tickets didn't already come with bags. Because they usually do. And then when I checked in, it asked me, do you want to choose your seats like normal? He did advise me to buy the tickets online because you're going to save money. And I'll bet you, if I was home, I can go to the counter and be like, listen, the price is, I'm saving about $100 online. And they'll be like, we'll match that price. But here they'll be like, yeah, no, there's no different price. There is a different price. Go ahead and buy it on the website. And then the people at the counter, a lot of times they don't know what they're talking about and they don't know what they're doing. So this man sent me over to buy another ticket. And the lady called him and was like, did you send the customer over here knowing what time it is? You know the boarding is done. Why would you send her over here? You just wasted her time. You should have sent her over to this counter so she can do da-da-da-da-da. And I don't know what he said, but she was like, sir, but you just wasted this lady's time. You should have called and asked me first. But that happens a lot here, I notice. It's always like you go to customer service somewhere and one person will tell you one thing and then another person will tell you something totally different. It's like, why doesn't the left hand know what the right hand is doing? Like, y'all need better customer service training, seriously. Today when I dropped off my car at Dollar Rental, the back seat had water stains in the seat when I got the car. Because I remember thinking like, this looks real dusty and ugly. I don't like this. And so when I just turned in the car, they were like, oh, there's water stains on the seat. And I said, they were there when I got it. So then he showed me pictures. And I said, look, there's water stains on the seat. He said, no, ma'am, that's from taking the picture through the window. Those are spots from the window. I said, why would you take a picture through a window? To look at the quality of seats. And of course, he has a really, really thick Indian accent. I don't know what he's talking about. He said something about an email. So then I go to the other lady at the front desk and she basically says, yeah, we're going to charge you for those water stains. I'm trying to tell y'all it was there beforehand, but the only proof you have that it was there was a picture through a window that had spots all over it. Y'all, I can't. And then when I had a ticket for 572 dirhams, there was no sign on the road or on the building that said you cannot park there. Usually I'll look for paid parking signs so that I can pay for the paid parking, or I'll look for a sign that says no parking. Well, I didn't find that. It wasn't there. I looked because I don't want no parking ticket here in Dubai. And I went to 3 different police officers because it was Dubai police that gave me the ticket. They all told me to go to 3 different police stations to dispute the charge, to dispute the ticket. I'm like, why don't y'all know where to go? So yeah, customer service here in Dubai. People are very kind, very courteous. It's very convenient in a lot of ways because you can get a lot of stuff delivered to you, like your gasoline for your car, your laundry can be picked up and dropped off back to you within 24 hours. Your groceries can be dropped off within an hour. Your Amazon return can be plopped on your front desk or your front porch without the packaging, and they'll just pick it up. You don't need no barcode, nothing. So there's a lot of great things about Dubai. But Dubai got some issues too with their customer service, with their traffic, with the air pollution. I didn't even realize that the air pollution was like the 5th in the top 5 worst in the world. I didn't know that. American customer service is the best, hands down. Even if you're returning clothing, makeup, you have a certain window where you can return stuff. And a lot of times, even after the window, they'll be like, okay, you can have a store credit. Like, it's so easy and effortless, and you can always expect to walk away happy. Here, you're going to be real disappointed. I really want to. Thais, why did you bring the fake blood from Halloween?
Because if we're going to be war traveling, if we go to a Halloween event, what am I supposed to do?
We can buy fake blood wherever we go.
It might be
It might be what?
more expensive.
More expensive. Okay, I can understand the logic in that. But that's also extra weight. And they're also going to throw that away because you can't carry that on. That's more than 3 ounces. So had we gotten on a plane, you would have lost the fake blood. Okay, so the manager just came back and he told me that he found out the price of a hotel across the street. They'll give me free transport over here to the airport. And then, then it's $115 for the night. He said it's much more affordable outside of the airport rather than inside the airport. But that's fine. I'm still waiting on my friend to call me back because I think we'd rather stay with our friends anyway for one more night. My friend, Leona, she just always uplifts my spirit because she's so much fun. She's just a big ball of energy and she always makes me laugh. And she's got the most adorable animals. And her husband is cool. It's just so cool and so like kind. And he can cook too. So anyway, as I was saying, excuse me, where her TikTok?
Oh, you want me to put a ladder? Okay.
No. So anyway, as I was she's sleep deprived and so am I. I'm not the one to be played with today. She can try me if she wants to, but she ain't gonna be happy. Anyway, so I was saying, my mother raised me with the mindset of like, when you have clothing, especially clothing, oh, don't get rid of it because styles always come back, which is true. They always come back. So I had this mindset growing up of, oh, don't throw this away. I might need it one day. So what happened as a result? I became a pack rat like my mother. Thank God I have grown out of this mindset that I have to keep everything. Oh, you might want it one day. Oh, you might need it one day. Oh. And now I'm feeling the burden of having too much stuff. We gonna travel the world with this, y'all? We gonna travel the world with this? What? No. I was walking through this airport and I'm thinking to myself, I do not want all this stuff with me. But my daughter here, she's still having a hard time letting go of some things. She's still like, no, I'm gonna wear this. No, I want this. And I'm just like, no, girl, get rid of it. So I don't know, maybe when I get to my friend's house, she did offer me yesterday. She said, you want to leave some stuff here? I have drawers. I have stuff. I have places for you to leave your stuff. Store it here. And I'm thinking to myself, what if I don't come back to Dubai? I don't want to be a burden. I don't want my stuff to be a burden on you. But I guarantee you, if it goes in her storage, she stores at her house somewhere, I'm never going to come back for it. I'm never going to need it. I'm never going to miss it. I'm still excited for the journey to come despite the challenge. While this may seem inconvenient, again, like I said earlier, I always have this mindset of everything happens for me. Everything works out for me always. Who knows? Maybe there was some sort of, God forbid, I hope not, but maybe there was some sort of impending doom. Maybe on this side, maybe in our new destination side. You never know. You never know how the universe is going to protect you from things. So when things like this happen, there's always a plan B. There's always somebody willing to help you. But now I have all this baggage and I've given my car, I turned in my car. I'm gonna have to call my school's management team or maintenance people and tell them, hey, I might need my apartment back for a couple more days because I'm allowed to stay in my apartment for 2 weeks after I move out, after I resign. Or after my last day of work, I can stay for 2 weeks. I stayed for 1. So technically I still have another week. So I will just go home and go through all of this baggage and get rid of more stuff. So that way when we travel, we're only traveling with 1 bag. And yeah, I have to buy another flight. It's okay. It's okay. It's just money. Money comes, money goes. Every dime I spend comes back to me times 10. Okay, so I'm buying new tickets. We are allowed to have 60 kgs. We can have 30 kgs each. So that's a total of 60 kgs. That's 132 pounds. So that's 2 50-pound bags and a carry-on of 30 pounds. We can do that. We're downsizing because you see all this? You see? It's too much. It's going to cost me 1,940 dirham, which is probably, wait, let me do the conversion because I don't want to do the math in my head. $528. Not bad. That was about how much I paid for the other ones without any insurance. I should have gotten insurance, but I never get insurance, and this is what happens. Okay, she was able to give me vouchers where I saved 300 dirhams total. So I spent a lot less money than what I would have buying it on like Hopper or something like that, or even just buying it on their app. So that worked out. That was a blessing. Leona is here with her husband. They picked us up.
Hi.
They saved the day. We're going to IHOP. That's making me feel a little bit better, but I'm not even going to tell y'all what just happened 10 seconds ago. My Stanley just tipped over and spilled water all over my pants right now. So now I'm going to have wet pants, or I'm going to look like I wet myself. But what happened yesterday, Thais?
I don't know.
You forgot? Thais is sleep deprived. She doesn't remember. She put a bottle of water in my chair yesterday. And when I came out my massage, oh, now you remember. Now you're laughing. I got in the car and sat down and popped the water bottle. My pants were soaking wet. I get to my lash appointment and had to wrap my jacket around my waist because I look like a toddler, like I wet myself. So now this is 2 days in a row where my pants are wet, and people are going to look at me like she must have some incontinence issues. Focus on the blessings. I have great friends that I met here just 6 months ago, and now they're like family, and they are here saving the day, and we're going to get to see their precious animals this evening, which is... We're in a parking garage right now, so it's a little dark. We're at Festival City Mall. So there's an IHOP in Festival City?
Yes.
Why have I never seen it? And I've been to this mall multiple times.
Now we're in a dilemma. Do we order lunch or do we order breakfast?
Oh, thank God there's breakfast all day
Lunch
at
or
IHOP.
breakfast?
I'm gonna have some hash browns.
Yes, I need a hand and a hand. Oh my God, my pants better not be. All right, you know what? The Stanley, the coffee.
Let me hang on to that.
Thank you so much. See, that's he's amazing. I need a husband like him. We take all of this off. I don't want anything to do with any of this travel stuff today. And now this is stuck in my ear. Ah! Now my hair is stuck in my pillow. Luckily it's not mine. I'm about to just rip it off. Look at this. All right, there we go. Are my pants like super wet? Okay.
Can't notice. I don't notice.
Oh, thank God. These pants are light,
Yeah.
so you can barely see. Thank you, Sheehan.
Take it with you.
Sure. And I might as well take the coffee too. Thank you so much. You see, say hi to Pete. Say hi, Pete.
Hi guys.
We need a husband like him. I need a husband like him. Thais does too, in like 40 years. All right, so we're in Dubai Festival City, one of my favorite malls. It's smaller, but they also have high-end stores in here and really good food as usual. Dubai is good for food now. That's one thing I will miss. Keep the tiny humans alive. I love that. Thais knows exactly where to go. Ooh, sauce is coming. This is my favorite place for ice cream. Their ice cream is the creamiest I've ever had. Oh, it's connected to Applebee's. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. The true test is whether or not this tastes better here or at home. So far, Kit Kats here, way better than at home. McDonald's here, way better than at home. I don't know what it is. The beef just tastes so much more fresh, in my opinion. That's just me. But the Kit Kats, the chocolate is real chocolate. You think it tastes the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing because I love IHOP pancakes.
This is last time, yeah?
Look at this.
Bit of a win.
How thick this menu is, y'all. It's a book.
Oh no, it's half Applebee's.
I drank
Oh,
the
we
rest.
have
upside down, it's
Applebee's.
I drank the rest when we
Oh.
got home.
Apple.
So it's Applebee's and IHOP. But even still, like the Applebee's side is very thick.
Children's menu.
The food has arrived.
It's too soft.
First things first, I have to try this omelet, see how it tastes, see if it tastes like home. Let's see. I got the garden omelet. Very flavorful. I like it. Buttery. Let's try the pancakes now. Ooh.
Where am I gonna put it?
It tastes just like home. Thais is right. You're right. Just like home.
Pancakes done.
Morning. Do-over day today. Take two. Where I'm wearing the same outfit I had on yesterday. I don't even care, but I'm leaving this bonnet on my head. I just hope I didn't make any more mistakes. I hope I purchased the right ticket. I hope everything just goes the way it's supposed to go today. Because customer service here, unfortunately, is just not that great. And they are not very forgiving. So it's like, I gotta make sure everything is done perfectly. So he said to me, Mom, you're an embarrassment. Take that bonnet off. And I said, why? She said, we're in Dubai. Like, nobody wears bonnets on their heads. And she's right. Nobody wears bonnets. I said, listen, I'm going right back to sleep as soon as I get on that plane because I'm tired. So, as you can see, I've condensed. That big white one is gone. It's on the scale with no issues.
Yes.
Like, your carry-on is very heavy.
White.
So we might as well just throw it on the plane.
Under white.
You got on your pants, so I'm
She spilled water on my pants again. It's 2 days in a row. What is going on with my luck? I ain't smelling it until this is done. Gate number B5? Okay. We have made it through. We have made it through. We have made it to the gate. We are sitting here just chilling. Yesterday was a hot mess, but it was my fault. I was the one that purchased the ticket without realizing that I needed to buy the bags too. So you know what? I paid $500 to learn a valuable lesson. But I'll tell you one thing, that's a lesson that's gonna stick. And hey, that's what this channel is all about, learning through experiences. I found a grocery store in the airport and I found this lovely little yogurt parfait. I'm ready to dig into that right now. But then my most exciting purchase, I cannot wait to try this once it cools off, by Chaiwala. Hold on. This is their molten. It's chocolate with chai and sweetened condensed milk. 3 of my favorite ingredients. So let's see. Oh no, it's too hot. I'm not about to burn myself on camera. They have whole bags of it. It's a combination of Indian and African chai with the chocolate, and they had a bunch of different flavors like ginger and cardamom and cinnamon. But anyway, we're here. We made it. Now all we gotta do is chill. We won't even start boarding for another 40 minutes. Yeah, I wasn't playing this time, y'all. Walking up here, we walked past the Emirates business class lounge and the first class lounge, and I said to myself, one day I'll be bringing you guys with me to go chill up there. I'm just gonna need a lot of subscribers. So y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, I'm back to give my review on both of my little snacky snacks. I'm shocked by this yogurt, shocked. It is so natural and it's not stupid sweet. Most yogurt parfaits, I was expecting the yogurt to be sweet, the fruit on the bottom to be sweet. The yogurt's not sweet at all, but it's nice and rich and creamy. And then the fruit on the bottom just tastes like pureed fruit, just fruit, that's it. And then the mix-ins, it's got like oats and chia seeds and mixed berries and nuts and some cranberries and goji berries and chocolate chips, and then there's cinnamon powder in here too. But it tastes so natural. It tastes like something I would have made at home. So this was a good purchase for sure. Now this karak chai, this molten karak chai, okay, let me say something. Not super sweet, but there's a real emphasis on the richness and the flavors of this chai tea. The cocoa is like a deep, rich cocoa flavor. It's not, you can tell it's made with that real cocoa. But the stuff at home is just, in the US, this is all like sugar, like candy sweet. But this, delicious. This was a really good purchase. So I needed a chocolate fix this morning, so of course I found a Cadbury chocolate bar. Love Cadbury. It was 6 dirhams for that bar, so that was maybe like $1.50 maybe. Anyway, we'll see y'all on the plane. have arrived in our new location. We will tell you where we are tomorrow morning. Right now it's nighttime and there isn't much to see, but we'll make the announcement tomorrow.